Imagine that I'm surfing on top of it. So as I'm moving, making big motions, I'm allowing enough motion so I don't have to burn out in any given situation, but I'm able to stay ahead and make adjustments, small adjustments. So what I'm gonna do is, as I come on top, I'll just cover this wrist, right? And I'm putting my weight down on his wrist so it's nice and tight to his chest. He wants it there anyway. He shouldn't really make that big of a reaction. One nice thing too is if he keeps staying strong, I can start attacking this fake choke. It's not really gonna get him to have a choke here, but then I can swim my hand in, and now I have the wrist. What I don't want is I don't want to be trying to finish way off here, because this is where I start to lose it. And even if earlier I get here, I put my weight, my pressure here, swim in. He's trying to bring his elbow down, like to the wrist, and I'm just gonna push it to the mat. So I can get my elbow right to by his ear. Again, when we're in the mount, we're trying to make sure we're able to control. One easy way is I'll tuck this head and I'll put it off to one side a little bit. It makes it really hard for him to do anything really. If he's off to the side, it's really not very fun. And it makes it a lot easier for me to come up and put this. It's really hard to get there if I don't put pressure here. And then I'm just gonna get the nub, just a little bit. All I need is the little nub to flare it open, right? And I can get nice and deep. See how I can go over the top? Like an orangutan grabs a tree branch. If you don't know, orangutans go over the top. And that's the only thing, is I'm just pulling the elbow down and taking out all the slack. And then that way, I make that downward spiral motion. That's what's actually causing the Americana. It's not just down, it's not pulling in, it's a downward spiral. The part that I'm really trying to emphasize is as I'm here and I'm switching to get that Americana grip, this is where he's gonna start going buck wild. Now there is a little bit of like strength prerequisite for this, so it's not always gonna work, but it is something that I like to be able to attack, which is if he's here nice and tight and I have the crossface underneath, I'll still open up, drive. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna finish the same way in essence, but I'm just gonna do it even though I have his head trapped, right? So I'm gonna drive into the Americana. It's gonna be hard to finish without pulling it in hard. I do this all the time. It's really fun. It's a good question though. Anything else? You wanna test it out? All right, 1, 2.